What's up, y'all? It's Friday. I don't have an F-It Friday this week, but I got something that I consider to be way better. If you didn't watch my last Homebrew Wednesday video, which I don't blame you if you didn't, 26 minutes long, I got a beer mail from Mr. Secaur. He was kind enough to send some beers down my way with Elder when he made his visit to Georgia. As you might have seen, I've been, I think, somewhat lovingly dubbed DJ Babyface. So, it says, esteemed brew tuber, in your possession, you find some beers from the great state of Wisconsin, some experimental stuff that may or may not play into the SJ Port Challenge. We'll call it an exploration of sessional beers for thirsty Georgians. So, the one I'm getting into tonight, the American flag cap, is the Idaho 7 IPL. He says basic IPL grain bill, which is India Pale Lager. Pilsner, wheat, flaked oats and care pills, small dose of Magnum for a first wort hop, and that's it in the boil. All flavor and aroma comes from a 4-ounce dry hop of Idaho 7. So I've only had one other beer made with Idaho 7, and I've only had one IPL before. It was a good one. It was from Jack's Abbey in the Northeast. But I am incredibly pumped to see how this goes. And I know Josh makes some kick butt beers, so I'm pretty stoked. Here we go. But I'm not going to claim to know what I'm talking about much on either the hop or the style. So we're going to judge it on whether I enjoy it or not. How about that? Let's get a pour. Wow, that is a beautiful color. It's a nice, like, bright straw color. I'm gonna stop it right there just so I believe it was keg conditions, so that's not what I'm worried about. There we go. Man, I can smell it from here. Holy shnikes. Look at that color. So it's kind of got a little bit of a meringue-like head on top. Beautiful color. All that condensation. It's a lot more clear than it looks on camera. You see those nice bubbles streaming up. So the one beer I did have with the Idaho 7, the one thing I noted, I had read this, but it definitely came through on that one beer, is that it's got kind of a black, I think it was a black tea kind of element to it. Oh, you don't smell much black tea on the nose, in my opinion. But you definitely have kind of a cool herbal, just very low hints of maybe some tropical fruit. Maybe even what, man, why am I thinking like pomegranate? Like a hint of pomegranate. That could be me being off, but dang, look at that beer. It smells fantastic. It's awesome. All right, let's get into this. I'm not gonna make these too long, I swear. But I can just sit here and smell this thing. Cheers. Cheers, Josh. Oh, man. Once again. So, if you don't know, an India Pale Lager, it's essentially it's a lager hopped like an IPA in some sense, form, or fashion. The late hopping is different from the, some people are doing all after the boil, some people are doing right at flame out, some people are, the hop burstings. You'll get a wide range of what an IPL might be. The crazy thing is he said that he did all flavor and aroma from the dry hop, which I could understand the nose. But that thing is so pleasantly flavorful. you get only just an underlying bitterness from that first wort hop with that Magnum, I think that's what it was. Yeah, Magnum. And so you can feel that base there. You don't taste it as far as like flavor, but my goodness, the flavor profile on that thing is beautiful. And it's so clean, so fermenting like a lager would be fermented gives you such a clean profile. Look at there. Now it's shining. Look how clear that thing is. Josh, this thing would be dangerous. Dangerous around my house. 5% alcohol. The taste follows the nose pretty closely, although I do get just that hint of some kind of herbal tea. Like I said, I read it, so it kind of power of suggestion. I think that there's some black tea notes to it, but I don't know if I call it black tea, but I can definitely get that tea profile. But it has a beautiful herbal note to it. You don't really get much of the piney, you don't get the dankness. I gotta stop right now so I don't drink this too quickly. Josh, this thing's fantastic. Fantastic. Clean, great underlying malt bill, even though it's simple. That's what this thing, it's letting everything else shine. Beautiful beer. Cheers, Josh. Check him out. Josh Secaur. I'm going to enjoy this for a while. I'm going to sit, enjoy it, and maybe get into another one later on this Friday night. Cheers, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.